Final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Welcome to a special program. My name is Steve Benz. We call this The Blend. We've got the U.S. premiere and North American premiere of Londoner singer-songwriter Malissa Whitehouse. We're going to have her on momentarily. But first, we have to look back. We're going to look back at some of the singles that she's already had. It is almost impossible for an independent artist to get heard on the radio. There are very few in this world that have succeeded. Justin Bieber was one of them. He started on YouTube. Lisa Loeb was one of the originals that got produced with a video, and off she went. Another is Beck. All Americans. I'm sure there are others, but this is a Londoner that has been able to take now her third single coming to the shores of the U.S. But we're going to start with her first single called Dear Diary. I had the pleasure of playing that sometime almost a year now. We're also going to play Wine and Roses. So go nowhere. Let's play her first single, Dear Diary. Here is Malissa Whitehouse.
Girl to do when all her hopes are fading. Dear diary, can I trust in you to keep my dreams alive? 'Cause one day someone will come my way and know exactly what to say. Till then, I still confide in you, my perfect friend. But
is Melissa Whitehouse's first independent release called Dear Diary. Her second release, Wine and Roses, I had the pleasure of doing a world premiere for her. But here are some of the stats, if you are stat people out there. So for Wine and Roses, she had over 150,000 YouTube views in the first week of its release. That is almost impossible to do. She's had 200,000 Spotify streams. Her song has been the single of the week in the UK, Netherlands, Spain, Germany, Italy, Australia, Spain, and here in the States. The song has been played on 1,800 stations worldwide. She also did over 100 interviews introducing Wine and Roses to the world, and I had the pleasure of playing it first. Here is Wine and Roses, which was played, close to 1 year ago.
Sweep me up my feet, don't put me down. Show me you're romantic, I will be around. No second chances when your time with me is gone. If you can show you love me, I won't carry on. Cross my heart and hope to love again like I did before. Close my eyes, wish for something more. I'm looking for a world of wine and roses, somewhere special just for me. I'm looking for someone who will wine and dine me. I told you this before. I want more. I want someone to watch over me, shower me with flowers, coming on my hair. Fill a room with candles, take me by the hand. Listen to my problems, say you'll understand. Cross my heart and hope to love again like I did before. Close my eyes, wish for something more. I'm looking for a world of wine and roses, somewhere special just for me. I'm looking for someone who will wine and dine me. I told you this before. I want more. Shower me with flowers, run your fingers through my hair, fill the room with candles, show me that you care. Cross my heart, you learn to love again. I'm looking for a world of wine and roses, somewhere special just for me. I'm looking for someone who will wine and dine me. I've told you this before. I'm looking for a world of wine and roses, somewhere special just for me. I'm looking for someone who will wine.
There you go. There's the second release from Melissa Whitehouse, Wine and Roses. So 2 for 2. Giving you some stats on all of that. Tell you what, why don't we bring Melissa Whitehouse from London into the show? Melissa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me back on, Steve.
You've got to be excited. So let's go back 1 year when we did the original world premiere of Wine and Roses. How did that feel compared to how you feel right now, the emotions of releasing and your third single? That must be unbelievable.
It is, and I think the thing is as well, with each release, you kind of thinking, oh my goodness, where is this one going to go to? Because every time I've released something, it's kind of achieved different things at different levels
Sure.
and opened different doors. You just don't know what's going to happen next. So it's that kind of big thing on the first day of release of how it's received, how people comment. And yeah, it's very exciting. So tomorrow is the big day.
How did you feel, or do you remember how you felt with the world premiere last year?
That was a big turning curve for me, because I think to know how tough it is to kind of break any other territories
Sure.
apart from your home country. Obviously, it's tough in the UK. Obviously, so many people independently are releasing. But to know that you can kind of come across the pond and people are hearing your music and it's also traveling worldwide, to reach that audience is pretty mind-blowing. When it all started off from like a bedroom studio when you're a kid and you have a dream and it starts to grow. And that's exactly what's happened.
So
It's been a long journey, yeah, but it's been amazing.
I would think most people think that you're essentially an overnight sensation, and in fact, you're not. It took years to get to this point, and it's something really to be proud of, and I'm sure the people around you are very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You know, people obviously have seen my journey. I think a lot of judgment is done like that iceberg effect, where people can't really see what's going on under the water,
Sure,
and
right.
success is valued on that kind of peak of being in the charts, etc. But there's so many different kind of peaks and troughs to the industry now of what success is. It's not really about a chart position. It's about your download, obviously the shows you're doing, selling merchandise, who you're performing with, etc. It's changed so much over the years. And obviously, as I've been in the industry for a long time now, I've kind of gone through those changes. So it's not what it was like in the 90s when I first started out as kind of a teenager. So a big change.
And yet you're still here.
I know. I know.
That enough is statement alone. Nothing more
Oh,
than that.
thank
It's,
you.
know,
Tenacious. Somebody at the publishing company recently that I spoke to said, I love you for your tenacity and stuff, and you've been determined, and I've had so many knocks. And many times when with contracts and things, people have said, no, it's not going to happen and whatever. And I've just kind of gone back, readapted, gone back, no. And then finally the door opened. So if anyone else says no, keep going back. That's my motto. Yeah. Kick that door down, kick ass.
So here's your next release, your next premiere. Where are you emotionally?
Oh, gosh. I do feel very emotional about this one, I think, because a lot of work, it took a longer journey with the third single. I think it was because we wanted to kind of please the audience so that we kind of captured the UK market and obviously a worldwide market. But at the same time, there's been so many doors in the States. So it was having something which was more of a driven track. I spent time in Nashville, which was amazing. And I came away with experiences and thoughts from that kind of trip to put into the track as well. And we'd already started before I travelled out there. So there were elements that I came back, and Kevin Hughes, who has produced the track, obviously has gone through huge processes to get those ideas and things together. And obviously he's an amazing producer as well. So it's been great to be working through that process with him. So yeah, but on an emotional level, I think even, because it's just me. I'm not bouncing off a record company. I haven't got somebody saying wear this, do that, post this. This is right, this is wrong. You've got to make a lot of decisions, and you're spinning lots of plates. There's good days, there's bad days. But I think if you can keep going forward and you've got those followers on the platforms and people are encouraging, even if it's a bad day, you can kind of pull through and turn it into a good day based on the creative process. So for me, this means a lot to get this track forward so that I can hopefully get to a point where the independent part becomes more on a bigger scale, so I can get the album finished and everything. I suppose it's a turning point, a crossroads, really, of how things grow going forward over the next few months.
So do you have chills? We're about to play it.
Yeah, I do actually. I know there's lots of people that have reached out, and thank you to everyone for your support. It's been amazing to have that support behind me. So yeah, press that button.
Go ahead. Instead of me introducing it, why don't you introduce it to the American
Okay,
listeners?
don't make me cry. I'm going to get emotional now. I just want to say a huge thank you to Kevin Hughes, because I know that he's listening. He's worked so hard to help produce this track for me. There's been an amazing team of people help with the musicians, etc. But ladies and gentlemen, all of the world out there, thank you so much for all your love and support. This is my new single, Simple.
It is truly the best, with more to come.
I've played so many games, trying to win by trying to change, trying to beat someone else wants me to be. I've cried, taken advice, broken some hearts so I could save mine. Thought I'd be safer running away, but this time I don't want to leave. When I'm with you, all those voices start to fade. All my defenses fall away. You make it simple. You make it easy to breathe. All I have to be with you is me, and that's all we need. You still make it simple. I don't know where you're from. It's like all my life been trying to find, and you came along, and you make it simple. Yeah, I gotta confess, I've been in love, but I wasn't impressed. I've given up on looking for someone. I guess you found me instead. When I'm with you, all those feelings start to fade. When all my doubts just fall away. You make it simple. You make it easy to breathe. All I have to be with you is me, and that's all we need. You still make it simple. I don't know where you're from. It's like all my life been trying to find, and you came along, and you make it simple. Me was standing in a crowded room, and I could help but pick up anyone. I'm gonna pick you again, and again, and again. You make it simple. You make it easy to breathe. All I have to be with you is me, and that's all we need. You still make it simple. I don't know where you're from. It's like all my life been trying to find, and you came along, and you make it simple. And you make it simple. And you make it simple. And you make it simple.
There is the U.S. premiere of Simple from Melissa Whitehouse. I'm going to play it again in a little less than 25 minutes. I listened to that, the track, listened to the lyrics, and had a couple of thoughts about that. We all go through a lot of things in life. We struggle with a lot of things in life. And if you can find that person or that group of people to simplify what's going on, life is complicated enough. We're caught to our devices. We're caught by work. We're caught by family. We're caught by friends. But if you could just find the simplicity of life, just that moment, it just might get a little bit better. Find that moment. Find that person. It is always worth it.